Check and see if you can save, since we just had that disaster.
Do you really have everything for everybody? Or is that just a publicity stunt?
It's pure marketing. It works, don't you think?
Goodbye.
Say hello to your cactus.
Nice guy. To satisfy a customer, he'd sell his mother half price.
Come see us again. We restock our supply constantly.
Okay. We got a bunch more random objects.
I think that indicates that I've saved.
Well, I think you need to hit that green check mark to save. Open your notebook again. Something tells me that besides the shipment, I will need to make several phone calls. Okay.
Right.
Not without a good reason.
Fair.
Not without a good reason. I already thought about it, and I already ruled it out. If the world goes round, it's not because of brain snaps like this. Why? If the world goes...
Turn off
Eddie
my
and
light.
Son Courtesy Service. How can I help you?
Stop being so annoyingly kind.
Hi, Gallo. How's it going?
I found your microscope.
You took it forever ago. I don't need it anymore.
Didn't you try something to improve your voice?
Once I was a contralto in a disco band. We used to fill the pubs, and I was known as the Nightingale. The audience loved me.
And then?
Then your usual nightly phone call wakes me up.
How's the business of selling information going?
With this crisis, everybody wants to save money. So I make up some lies. Sure return and no waste of time. Obviously not in your case.
What can you tell me about the Veg 68 shell casing? Is it from an anti-vegetable weapon?
I don't know. But you could find out by talking to the city's alternative arms smuggler.
Good.
You'll recognize him because he will greet you back after you say the secret passphrase.
And that would be...
Usually it's written on the plasma membership card.
Membership card of... what?
Privileged License Arms Smugglers Association. To become an associate, you have to send your photo by mail. You'll receive your card with a secret passphrase by fax.
Damn bureaucracy. I'll find that smuggler, and I'll bring him to justice.
Assuming that he's really smuggling anti-vegetables weapons.
I'll bring him to justice in any case. Rule number 111 of Gallo. If you don't have a green thumb, at least be trigger happy.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. The secret passphrase is written in glowing ink.
When you give me this kind of information,
To
to get out of my face. Maybe I forgot to tell you, but I have more important things to do than talking to you.
Good luck, Gallo.
Okay, so we have to get our picture taken somewhere. Or something to send in as a picture at any rate. Oh, the guy's gone.
My photo.
Yours truly in photo. I can't stand to be among this crap.
I won't be deprived of the only way to keep you with me. Unless you can find something even bigger.
You probably need a cardboard cutout of yourself.
Three of a kind. Pokeristic. They're old and blunt. I don't take second-rate stuff. Rule number 5891 of Gallo. Sometimes, to feel indescribable emotions, you just have to stick your hands into a hole. I found a candle for cakes, or perhaps I should say, the mouse hole chandelier. I believe I have something else to think about at the moment.
Good evening, Detective Gallo.
Nothing lovely at all, Candy Bob. Don't you feel any danger in this infamous part of the city?
No, because I know you're nearby, ready to protect me.
And when I'm not around?
I have your photo. That fearsome look in your eyes drives every bad guy far away.
It's my normal expression.
Oh.
Have you ever thought about moving to another planet, neighborhood?
I'm fine here. I'm right near your office.
That's why Thorn and I are always around to solve misdeeds. How's business going?
My booth heats up only when you're around.
I understand. You're talking about the party the cockroaches are throwing around here. Can you give me...
A chocolate muffin with chili pepper? It has the power to spice up the soul.
In my line of work, you have to swallow bitter things. Very bitter.
Then I can offer you some delicious heart-shaped donuts. Isn't that romantic?
Romanticism and I are worlds apart.
Or I could...
Listen, Candy. What I want from you is the photo of me which is on your booth.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gallo. If I gave that to you, the soul of this booth would go away with you. Unless you can find something even bigger.
Maybe I'm in the way here.
You always talk like this, but then you come back.
Okay. Maybe you can go to that disco
If I start
club
giving
again?
everything to...
Yeah, if you have, like,
After
thoughts
what
about
happened,
objects.
I don't do gifts.
My golf club.
I'm not feeling magnanimous. Actions like this are more stupid than usual.
I'm trying to think of, like, a way that you can make a
take back
fake
your
Detective
stupid
Gallo.
If you don't like it, I can give you the super gummy jumper, teddy bear.
No, I'd rather keep the lesser of two evils.
Because, like, you maybe that yellow paint is going to be to paint a coat, to be, like, your yellow coat.
Oh.
Detective Gallo.
Do you want to go?
Okay.
Try just getting paint on
It portrays a tall tree.
You
shut up.
bet! It's an Everestum vertiginosa.
Shut up!
Is it just me, or am I not the owner of my actions anymore?
Nice try, kid.
That'd be too absurd.
Don't try to tamper with my invaluable chest.
If I start giving
What a...
So, when did you see the victims alive for the last time?
Just 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, they were alive and vital.
Just when I came back from my stroll.
You were patrolling the area, I guess.
Correct. How can you remember what time it happened?
I had just watered them, as I do every day, every 3 hours.
What's your job?
Job?
It doesn't matter. Can you tell me about the daily habits of the victims?
My treasures arose very early in the morning, and as soon as they woke up, they called me with their unmistakable scent.
Now, where were we? Are you sure you didn't overlook something that could have caused this tragedy?
Me? Neglecting my plants? They're my lifeblood!
Couldn't you have forgotten to water them?
Are you kidding? I water them, or rather, I watered them every 3 hours, every day!
Tell me the truth. You killed them to embezzle the insurance money.
What are you talking about? My plants? Yes, they were insured, but I would have never done something like that!
We were sent. Conducting my investigation, I found a shell casing. Is there something you forgot to tell me?
Sorry, Detective Gallo. I was so upset I completely forgot it.
Forgot what? That you killed your beloved plants with a gun?
I won't answer to any such insinuation.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
I don't do gift. I could just do it, but I don't see the point. If the world goes wrong.
I officially don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh.
After what happened, I want to stay away from it.
Talk to this kid again.
Hello, little one.
Being attacked.
Do you know any dealers in this area?
I don't know if I can trust you.
Of course you can, fresh-faced boy.
Not until you tell me the secret passphrase of the arms smugglers.
Oh.
Hey, Show some respect.
I'm sorry, but this world is made of little cliques, nepotism, and cronyism.
Can you paint my face on the wall of my office?
No. First, I need a favor.
Which is?
Help me rob this vending machine, and then we'll talk about it.
We'll meet again.
I hope not.
Okay.
I need something even more. I need some. Once I read the trying random
Try giving him the fork. Maybe he can, like, use it.
Do you want to feed me my din-din?
you deserve it.
Never mind.
You can't. Now I eat chicken noodles.
That sounds like you need a spoon, kid.
Do you want to feed me?
You deserve.
You?
Right.
You're
Stab.
really a master of picking up useless things.
Got an achievement.
This key only locks and unlocks the door of my office.
Golf club.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
I doubt I'd get any other clients if I did that.
Remember when I tried to use the gun on it earlier and he just like...
The hard-earned gadgets
Didn't do
are always the
anything?
best.
Yeah.
Hey!
It's because you
How'd
didn't
you
need to
do
know.
that?
You didn't need
You'll
to do
know
it
as
yet.
soon as your first tooth comes in. Why don't you take that wooden leg, too?
If there's one thing I hate most in the world, it's pink.
You never know. Hello, little one.
Being a
Can you pay my... I robbed the vending machine for...
I need a paintbrush with soft bristles and a long handle. Otherwise, you can forget about your
Pretty face.
Do you prefer mug?
The new generations feed on both milk and cynicism. No doubt about it. Now that you've got your pirate gadgets, what will you do?
I'll stay here to avoid suspicion. The adults were watching me.
Sorry.
If they knew I robbed this vending machine,
I robbed it.
but I can't show it yet. At the right moment, I'll unleash all my subversive energy.
Okay. Warn me right before the apocalypse. We'll meet again.
I hope.
Okay, so you've got to put the... Yeah, the wig on the golf club, probably.
Now,
No!
Okay.
perfect example of a telescopic paintbrush.
Remember when I tried to do that earlier and
Yeah.
it wasn't?
Can you paint my face on the wall of my office?
Dry?
Kid?
Can you paint my face?
High up?
Yes, it should be very flashy.
Then I'll need a very long handle.
Do I seriously need to do this?
Now the bristles are dipped with paint. Can you paint my...
Okay, I'll customize the wall of your office before you can say wow.
Wouldn't it just be yellow?
Seems true.
Wow.
Already done. If you don't believe me, go check.
Oh, it's right there.
Now she doesn't need a photo.
Yeah.
It looks pretty much like me, but I'm much more fearsome in person. Impossible. Even if I wouldn't mind having it in my office. Yours, I can't.
No, I can't give you the photo.
Why not? Have you seen that beautiful mural I had painted for you?
Yes, but it's not romantic enough.
Can you explain that a bit better?
I would if you just gave me a chance. One evening, me and you together.
Got it. I'll find the solution on my own. I don't understand where I get such ideas.
The candle.
Is it just me, or... I already thought about it.
Okay.
It's an idiot.
Try the spray can. Oh, maybe.
Rule number 89 of Gallo. Why should I? Rule number 80. How to ruin the profile of a tough guy.
Oh.
Doesn't make
Regretfully,
sense.
Nope.
with all my heart, I'm giving you this beloved photo.
Finally, I'm taking back what is mine.
Okay. Mail that photo.
Now my photo is in the envelope.
I don't have a pencil anymore, so can I just like stick this in the mail?
Yeah, see if that is true.
Sending an unsealed envelope? If I want to seal the envelope, I first need to melt the candle.
Sure.
I need to do that over here at the barbecue. Enjoy walking, sucker.
Unconventional, but effective use of the barbecue. Wax on. Actions like this. First I have to pick it up.
Do you?
It's too hot. Actions like... Is it? That'd be...
Spoon.
It's unbelievably
Why
difficult
should I?
to click on.
Yeah.
Wax off. Good. The envelope is now sealed.
Okay.
Good.
That doesn't seem to be speeding him up.
Now I have to wait for the reply by fax.
Okay.
Maybe I should have taken the photo from the heart-shaped frame.
Huh?
You're just saying that you should have taken the frame off, maybe. I don't think for any particular reason. Oh.
Here's the smuggler's membership card.
Okay. Where is it dark? Maybe in the discotheque? Maybe you can go there now?
That's pretty light.
After what happened. I can't see any secret passphrase. How can I get in the smuggler ring? Anyway, I have the feeling I'm already very popular among them.
Oh, no, I think what he's saying is that The picture of me in a heart-shaped frame is my picture on my smuggler's
Yeah.
thing.
That maybe he should have taken it out of the heart-shaped frame before sending it in. Oh, I don't know how to get darkness. Ooh, we haven't seen any place particularly dark, have we?
We've seen 3 places.
Maybe under that sandwich board there. That's dark.
Oh, come in here?
Call the electric company and have them turn the lights off. Yeah.
They're gonna be rude to me.
Eddie and Son courtesy service. How can I help you?
Cut the power.
We're sorry. It's already been paid for the next month.
If you don't do it, I will drag your company through the mud. You disgusting leeches.
We're used to threats. That's how the free market works.
And if I just want to terminate the contract?
We can interrupt energy provision only if we have evidence you've made excessive use of the electric current. We're sorry.
I'm the one who's sorry.
But in exchange for such disservice, we at Eddie & Son will send you the exclusive bright spotlight. Perfect in its power and illumination, sent directly to your office. Immediate delivery.
Now I understand why you call yourselves courtesy service.
Okay.
Detective Gallo, home delivery.
I must say, the service is quick. And precise. In the assembly kit, there were just 3 pieces, and no bolts. But there's a complimentary gummy ball. Why do the gadgets always have to be so useless? First, I have to know where to connect the other end. Only by doing so can I direct the flow of electricity to the spotlight. I'm not an electrical engineer, but I'm sure the 2 cables don't belong together.
So you're gonna, like, attach that to the base?
Actions like this are more stupid than usual. In the box, there were only those things, and I...
Okay, so try your sticky candy.
Here we are. It'll stay sticky for the rest of its life. Now the spotlight would stand on its own. I'm not an electrical engineer.
But I have to use the gumball.
Rule number 89 of Gallo. Don't use what you don't have to use.
Try looking at the gumball.
Red and rubbery. The most useless item in the universe.
Oh, is it not a gumball?
Gummy
Gummy
ball.
ball. Oh, it must just mean like rubber
2
ball.
meters of conductor cable with an embedded plug. 5,000 watts of blinding power. When it's on. It's wooden and painted pink. Horrible.
Can you use that fake leg on your table that's missing a leg?
A good exchange, I'd say. This has all the Latin names of plants, including translation.
I don't know what else to use to connect that. Maybe we should give you more candy. Remember that cabbie's an electrical engineer.
Yeah?
I'm Detective Gallo. It portrays a tall tree.
You bet! It's an Everestum vertiginosum.
Why should I?
Interesting. In this manual are the scientific names of all existing plants.
Can you teach me to recognize plants?
It'd be a waste of time. You're a hick, botanically speaking.
Okay. I thought that was a solution too.
It portrays a...
You
It portrays...
are you?
It portrays...
Don't.
I thought you were onto a really good idea there.
This plant is called Pompous luminous. This plant is called Grouchy labiosus. Let's see. This looks like Eucalyptus cavernosus,
Yes, my little one.
which matches the layman name for the cavernous eucalyptus.
I prefer the scientific name.
This plant is called Tirata tata. I don't dare imagine. Why should I? Actions like this. Why should... That'd be too... Another suggestion. Rule number 88 of game. I don't dare Dunno. Whatever.
Okay, so you had a reaction to this, and I don't know why.
I don't dare imagine why it's called this. It speaks for itself. Somebody has already used it once too often.
Where else do we see plants? Ooh.
Nowhere else. There's a flower in the emporium. I guess on here I can attempt to use things on this taxi driver.
Yeah.
I don't do. If I start giving every. Rule number 88. The world goes round.
Okay. Ba, 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 da, ba.
What do you think of my mural?
Oh, Gallo, you always know how to amaze me. Now I always have you with me, and bigger.
Maybe I'm in the way.
You always talk like this.
Hello, little.
Yeah,
We'll meet again.
I hope.
A rare example of greediest dandelion.
Good.
If you so much as...
Okay, well, that was useless. Sorry.
Goodbye. Say hello to... There's always time to pay.
That's my motto too.
There's always time.
That's my...
I'm not an electrical engineer, but I'm sure the two cables don't belong together. Other suggestions are accepted. Once I read that trying random act...
Ooh. Adventure games.
Rule number 89. Actions like this.
Can you do anything with this tag on this rug here? No. Okay, go. I guess go to your office and do that.
Piles of coins.
They're just needed for show. No, they're all fake. I think I crashed it. Here's where the most treasured things are lost in the silliest ways. With my bare hands?
Use your golf club.
It would take an instrument with some kind of leverage to open it.
Okay, well, that's probably what you will use, and we just don't need to be in there yet.
It would take an It would take an The range of... The work will fit. Rule number 24 of Gallo. A silver scythe isn't always a bad omen. Who wouldn't want to touch the moon? Since yesterday, there's been a heavy smell in the office, but I can't open it. This is the exit for any pain in the ass. I watered Thorn's cutout a month ago, but the puddle hasn't dried yet. Take back what I expelled? No thanks. Especially since I haven't got a bathroom in my office.
If you have ideas, go for it.
Okay.
That'd be too I already thought... Why should I? The spotlight cable hasn't got it. First, I have to know where to connect the other end. Only by doing so can I direct the flow of electricity to the spotlight. I can't fix the cable like this. I have to find another way to let the current pass from the outlet to the spotlight. That puddle could be a good conductor, but I have to connect it to the outlet as well. Here, the electricity will surely flow, but I have to attach it to something. Better lock the door. This jolt has not gone unnoticed by the electric company. Here's the secret passphrase. The more mature the Kiwis are, the more I'm crazy about them. Now I really feel like a smuggler. Showing it around, I'll find... The plug is stuck. I can't remove it. Plug is stuck. I can't remove it. It doesn't turn off. It's a continuous consumption model. 5,000 watts of blinding power when it's on.
Okay.
Why should I? I already thought about it, and I already ruled it out. I'll never be able to unplug it from the outlet. Actions like this are more stupid than usual. Is it just me, or am I not the owner of my actions anymore? Is it just me, or am I... I'll never be able to unplug it from the outlet.
Oh, what happened?
I was just clicking on things, and the cable with the plug, I was able to put on the puddle, and then he plugged it in, and then I threw the lamp down, and then all the lights went out. And
Did you try calling the electric company?
I have not. I was like clicking on random things, trying to...
Yeah.
Eddie and Son Courtesy Service.
I want my electricity back. Now.
The service will be restored immediately after the call. We remind you that we will stop it again if we will find evidence you are making excessive use of the electric current.
They've turned off the electricity again, because the spotlight still works. It doesn't turn off. It's a continuous consumption model. It doesn't turn...
And you can't
Plug
unplug
is
it?
stuck. I can't remove it.
Shoot it.
Too thin to be damaged by a bullet.
Yeah, not the cable, the spotlight.
Okay. It was a nice piece of technology.
Oh, I would not have thought to try that.
I only said that because the gun came up when you just fiddle with the random things.
It's fair.
Eddie and Son Courtesy Service.
I want my electricity back. Now.
The service will be restored
Okay.
Already done. My way.
Did you learn the code while you were in the dark?
Shame.
Yeah.
It was a nice piece of technology.
There's something about Kiwis.
Now the electricity will surely flow, but I have to connect it to something.
So the solution was you need to put them in that puddle so electricity would spark?
Yes. That was apparently the solution.
That's not how it works. Okay.
I was literally just clicking the cable on everything because he was like, yeah, I need to know what to hook the other end to. And I was like, yeah, okay, hook it to the safe. Hook it to the desk lamp. Hook it to the golf clubs. Hook it to this puddle. Okay, so that kid wanted the passphrase.
Yeah.
Hey, I like kiwis.
The more mature the Kiwis are, the more I'm crazy about them. As you can see, I'm an authorized dealer.
And I'm a big punk.
Do you know any dealers in this area?
No, not even one.
For now, you're just a nice waste of time.
Nailed it. Are you gonna talk to everyone about kiwis?
I guess.
The more mature the Kiwis are, the more I'm crazy about them.
I was just looking for you. I recognize you now. You're the supplier who sold me many damaged goods.
No,
You must give me a lot of money back.
I'll be right back. I quadruple parked out there.
Seems like he's
There's
not the
always
guy.
time to pay.
That's my motto.
I was just making sure that...
What is the candy girl?
I mean, it might be. I think it's more likely that we'll get access to the discotheque, or that shifty guy that was talking to the candy girl will come back.
The more mature the Kiwis are, the more I'm crazy about them.
I have kiwi
I feel
flavored
the same
candy.
way about detectives.
Okay, I will rule her out of the list of potential offenders.
I bet it's the taxi cab guy.
The more mature the Kiwis are, the more I'm crazy about them.
You did the right thing by showing your badge. Too many undercover cops are making our lives difficult.
What about the detectives?
Good for nothings. Just pretend to be asleep and you'll fool them like babies.
Touche.
Do you recognize this shell casing?
Sure. Modestly speaking, I'm the only arms dealer in the city that sell that kind of bullet. I dream of becoming rich and leaving this filthy city forever. I used to be the king of the thieves. Now I'm the emperor of alternative arms trafficking.
Well, now I have everything I need to prosecute you.
Who are you?
I'm Detective Gallo. He is Thorn. And you are in a lot of trouble. Confess.
Phil Chloro is a vegetal slaver. He keeps his treasures locked in a prison.
So you did not assassinate his plants?
They were already dead when I got in. And I was just about to save them. Free them from their oppressor.
With a Veg 68 bullet?
Very explosive gunshot. Made in 1968, if you please. Infallible in piercing armored metal boxes. If I'd have been able to break into his precious chest, Phil Chloro would have died of a broken heart. But the chest was made of ceramic.
So you came up empty-handed.
But then I noticed a strange stain on the floor.
A stain. Interesting clue. I'm always amazed by my unsuspected persuasive abilities. I made you sing like a little chick.
No ability at all, Detective Gallo. I'm just happy to please someone sentenced to death. This is not an ordinary weapon. It's a baobab loaded gun.
I should pull out my gun, but I'm not sure that would be a good idea.
Very soon you'll become a baobab flavored chicken.
He's gonna baobab you.
Don't you dare. Just take another step and I'll put a bail bob in your head. Detective. Just take another step and I'll put a bail bob in your head.
I'd like to, but my attention is completely
it's all about
focused on the
anticipation.
taxi driver.
Bravo! Forget it.
Useless. Have to think of something else.
I agree with you for a change. I'm waiting for the heist of my life, but the armored truck... Don't you dare. Just take another step and I'll put a bail bob in your head.
Useless. Have to think.
I agree with you for a change. Today is a great
Fortunately,
day.
it doesn't
One
work.
less detective in
Wind
a
up
way.
If I start giving everything to everybody,
Very soon you'll become a bail bob flavored
Useless.
chicken.
have to
Can you
think
aim
of
at the
something
gun and
else.
not
I
him?
agree with you for a...
So that was worthwhile information.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Then maybe you can aim at the
Have to think
tank.
of something else.
I agree with you for a change. I'm waiting for the heist of my life, but the armored truck never passes by.
It won't work. Why should I?
Yeah.
It always amuses me to look my...
Why
victims in
should
the
he?
I'd like to, but my attention...
Bravo!
I'd like to.
Bravo! It always amuses me to look my victims in the eye. It feels
Useless.
so... Just take another step and I'll put a bail bob in your head. Just take another step and I'll...
Maybe I want a bail
I'd
bob in my
like to,
head.
but my...
Bravo! Forget it. I'm waiting for the heist of my life, but the armored truck never passes by.
Useless.
I agree with...
Like, what have you tried not using on him yet?
You're scared, huh?
You tried, like, your gun, and he just says, don't even try it.
Useless.
And I agree with you for...
You're giving,
It's an idiotic
You're
act.
scared,
you
huh?
try giving him money.
I'd like to make you an offer.
Your money or your life?
It's tempting, don't you think?
How much do you have?
A lot. More than you can imagine.
Too complicated. I can always take you down and then grab the money.
Yeah, you
I'm waiting for the heist of my life, but the armored truck never passes by. Don't you dare.
Don't
Just
you
take-
dare put a bail bob in your head.
It feels so
Useless.
good. I agree with... Are you...
I underestimated you.
Don't make me laugh. You... Are you trying to convince me to let you go for giving my shell casing back?
I underestimated you. You're a witty guy.
Don't make me laugh. You will make your doom even more ridiculous. Today is a great day. One less detective in a way.
Can you call the plant man?
I'm waiting for the
I
heist of
don't
my life,
usually ask for
but the
help.
armored truck never
No, I don't
passes
like
by.
the intercom.
I'd like to, but my attention is completely focused on the taxi driver.
Bravo! Forget it. In life, it's all about anticipation. This is my motto.
I'd like to.
Bravo! Very
I'd
soon
like
you'll...
to.
Bravo!
I'd like to, but my...
Bravo! Forget it.
Maybe I can find his weak spot.
I could tell you that.
Thanks.
After I put a Bail Bob bullet in your head.
I'm afraid it's impossible to make a deal with this lunatic. I'd like to.
Bravo!
I'd like to.
I'm way... Bravo! Forget it. Today is a great day. One less detective in a way.
I'd like to.
Bravo! Forget it. Just take another step and I'll put a...
I'd like to.
Bravo!
I'd like...
So he won't let
I'm
you
not
move.
feeling magnanimous.
It always amuses me to look my victims in the eye.
I'd like to, but my...
Bravo! Forget it.
Can you use that bush that's like
Today
behind
is a
your
great
shoulder?
day. One less detective in a way.
I'd like to.
Bravo! I'm waiting for the heist of my life, but the armor just take another step and I'll put a...
I'd like to.
Bravo!
I'd like to.
Bravo! Forget it.
Use the
It always amuses me to
use
look
the
my
garden book
victims
on
in
the
the eye.
I'd
bush.
like to, but my attention is complete.
Bravo!
You'd like to.
You're scared, huh?
The more mature the Kiwis are, the more I'm
Today is a
crazy
great
about
day.
them.
One less
Don't you
detective in a
remember?
way.
I'm a smuggler like you.
Yes, and I'm the count of the hen houses. Tell it to your cactus.
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
I'm waiting for the heist of my life, but the armored truck never passes by.
This one is really...
I agree with you for... Detective.
I'd like to.
Bravo.
I'd like to.
Bravo. It feels so good torturing you
He
psychologically.
says that thing about the armored truck never comes by.
Yeah.
I have some very secret information.
I'm waiting for the
about
heist
money.
of my life, but even little chicks know that the armored truck is disguised as a florist van, but it never passes by.
Actually, now it's stuck at the traffic light.
Really?
Oh, throw something at him. Shoot him.
But first I want to put you down for good.
Okay.
You still want to rob the... Useless.
I agree with you.
Nice.
You're scared, huh? If it's still stuck at the...
Rule number 101 of Gallo. Don't shoot your mouth. Shoot bullets.
Please, don't do that. I still have some goods to smuggle. 2 loan sharks to pay and a boss to please.
Okay, get lost. Rule number 595 of Gallo. If it doesn't suit you, let it go.
Now you've
The
got a
membership
baobab
card and the
gun.
showcasing helped me to find a fanatic who wanted to shoot a baobab bullet through my head. But he wasn't the perpetrator I was looking for. And now I have a new lead. A stain in the mansion.
Yes?
I'm Gallo. I have important updates on the case.
So soon?
I understand you're surprised. My investigative skills surprise me too.
Why didn't you do anything when you heard baobab trees growing in your yard all that time?
I don't know how to thank you for...
The taxi driver told me that there was a strange stain on the floor.
So he really broke into my mansion? That criminal?
Thief, but not murderer. Besides, you altered the crime scene. Where's the stain the taxi driver's talking about?
This one, maybe? It's always been here. It's an invigorating fertilizer. I often use this to strengthen my children.
It doesn't seem like it worked. I need to know if the fertilizer is the murder weapon. Luckily, I have me to encourage myself. It should be an invigorating fertilizer, although it doesn't seem to have produced great results. First, I need a container.
How about this drinking glass?
It's not big enough.
Not a pot.
Okay.
Now I can take the fertilizer with me.
It's not really a stain if it's just sitting on the floor.
Baobab that guy.
Where did you buy the invigorating fertilizer?
From everything for everybody. The best stocked emporium in the city.
Are you sure they didn't sell you some poison?
Of course not. Cucumber sure. Which means guaranteed 100%.
Cucumber, sure.
I found out that the taxi driver wanted to rob you, not kill your plants.
He was my chauffeur. Maybe he wanted to take revenge.
Did you treat him badly?
I treat my employees like I do strangers.
I'm starting to understand the taxi driver's reasons. The chest must contain something very precious,
Extremely rare seeds.
which could be sold dearly on the black market.
Of course.
This explains the attempted burglary. I'll get back to my investigation. I need to discover whether the fertilizer is poisonous. If that's the case, I will have found the murder weapon.
Okay.
I think you just use it on the plants.
Hi,
On the
Gallo.
flower.
What do you know about a certain invigorating fertilizer?
The wholesaler at Bloodletting Square knows more about it than me.
Maybe I forgot.
Good luck.
You may think those are different. They're not.
Okay. I did indeed think that they were different. My bad. Oh.
Do you recognize this invigorating
There's a woman in here.
Yes, it's the best fertilizer I sell.
You describe the properties of the substance?
This modern chemical wonder grows plants fast, making them hardy and stronger. Believe me.
I must be absolutely sure that the wholesaler isn't lying. I need a truth serum. I have to call my informant.
Okay.
Perhaps some liquor can fight sadness?
Miss?
Or maybe a stuffed animal is better?
Hello, miss. I'm Detective Gallo.
I don't want to tell you anything. My husband has hit rock bottom.
Rule number 336 of Gallo. Don't respond to useless provocations. It's only a waste of energy.
Offer you a rubber ball and
How
just run out
about
time.
a bubble bug gun?
I'm not feeling magnificent.
Nice. I need to call my informant. Why?
Other suggestions are accepted.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
How dare you try to use that fertilizer on that flower? He needs to call his informant. He told you.
Hi, Gallo. How's it going?
Where can I find truth serum?
Where can I find a truth serum?
As far as I know, an excessive intake of sugar can be intoxicating. It makes you tell the truth. You must find a sweet, so sweet that it is also hallucinogenic.
I gotta stop talking to him.
Maybe I forgot.
Good.
Do you happen to have...
A 3-layered ginger caramelized delight? Sure.
No, Candy.
Do you want the creamy multi-puff braid?
I'd be happy with a pastry that will make the person I'm questioning sing.
I should have something perfect for your case, Gallo. A dessert to end the meal that will project you into the dimension of sincerity, but...
Have you you run out of those?
No, I could give it to you, but I'd like to receive the right compliment from you that makes me blush. Just once.
Just what I need. To me, you're a flower growing in the desert.
So romantic. Do you really think so?
Let's say that you asked me to give you a compliment.
Such beautiful words. I could listen to you for hours.
What a shame I haven't got that much time. With you, diabetes is just a delicious heaven, my tiramisu.
A bakery metaphor. How bold.
I'll dive into boiling chocolate to make you mine.
Such beautiful words. I could listen.
What a shame I haven't got that much time. The setting sun is not enough to match the fullness of your cheeks.
How lovely. Nobody has ever told me that.
I can tell just by looking at you.
You know what? I don't recognize you as the Gallo I love.
What?
Give me the hallucinogen and let's get this over with.
Hey, I'm testing you.
I've wasted my time with you since the first minute we met.
Do you think that by mistreating people you can get what you want?
Sometimes. You're the icing on the cake of my life.
What kind of cake?
A coffee and buttered fig cake?
Such beautiful words. I could.
What a shame I haven't... I need to think about it. When I'm feeling
Is this
romantic,
a puzzle, or
I'll
is
come
this
back.
just like
I don't know. I don't know what
I
it
don't
is.
know.
Stay away from it.
I don't know what it is. I'm still on team shooter with the baobab gun. Okay.
Hello, little one.
Being a tad taller.
We'll meet again.
Oh, that one was gone.
Okay, great. Well, that shoots that plan. It's like maybe if I go talk to that sad lady, she'll tell me a thing.
She's not sad anymore.
The store is open 24 hours a day. Does that mean you're always here?
That's right. The job is my life. My life is the job.
And do you ever rest?
No. Thanks to the hot alcohol I drink constantly, it makes me feel alert and watchful.
I envy you. Booze just overloads my brain. Can you sell me a truth serum?
It's not my area of expertise. Sorry.
Don't you sell everything for everybody?
That slogan's just a way to attract more clients, since dupes like you always fall for it.
Is there a hard liquor that you prefer?
Diridango.
What's a Diridango?
Natural hard liquor. My favorite.
How's Diridango prepared?
I don't know the precise ingredients, but I can recognize the taste. It tastes like cavernous eucalyptus, with a vague aftertaste of Egypt food.
A real delicacy, isn't it, Thor?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
And out of the mouth of my assistant, too. Can you sell me one bottle?
I wish I could, but it can't be found anywhere.
Even the disco club in the city?
No, I'm the one who supplies the disco club with its liquor.
And so?
Improvise. It's what I've been doing my whole life. Everyone has his impossible dream. Mine is the Black Diamond.
The Black Diamond? What is that?
Forget it.
If you're
You were
excited
talking
to
about... You happen to sell an invigorating fruit.
Mix
I sell
that plant
millions of
with
items.
the taxi cab
I
gas.
need a sample to answer you specifically.
How's dear...
It tastes like...
Goodbye.
Say,
Oh, let's go mix.
I don't know why you need to do that all of a sudden. Just like this guy wants alcohol, so
Sealed. It's an idiotic act. This cab has picked up its last fare, if it ever had one.
Take it.
I think he's on
Tank
the
is
puddle.
empty. There's a fuel puddle on the ground.
Left, up, right, there.
It may sound crazy. It's for a good cause.
Is it?
It could be useful.
I don't know if I was able to take that.
Yeah, I
away
don't know if
from
that
him.
was there earlier.
Diridango cocktail is ready.
Okay. I guess you need to get your sweet whatever and put it in the cocktail. That'd be my guess.
I'll get back to...
They won't just like take sugar, you need to put it in, but
Seems likely.
now you're back to just talk at her until you get a solution that makes sense.
Yeah. You happen to have a...
I'd like to receive.
Give me the listener.
Give me the loose...
Hey,
I've wasted my time with you since the first...
do you think that by mistreating.
No, never.
That's what I thought. Deep down, you hide a good heart. And now, surprise me with a sweet and romantic line.
No, that didn't work.
Give me the loose... I've wasted my...
Do you think that by.
Yes.
Now I recognize you. Rude and sincere. This is the Gallo I love. Here's the sweet Inogen. A sweet so sweet that it's also a hallucinogen.
There you go.
Flavor Diridango. Sweet taste.
Great.
Now sing like a canary.
A very rare Diridango cocktail. All for you.
I can't believe it. Thanks.
Room temperature.
Now he's ready to tell the truth.
You killed him.
I just need to connect with him. I will surely regret this. But it's the only chance I have to make the wholesaler sing. Ugh.
We're now
Thank you to
connected
Diridango helped me recover
on
some
this
fragments
plane.
of memory, and it surely transported me to the
The
dimension
of sincerity, yeah.
It's impossible to lie. Now I have to find the wholesaler and the exit.
Okay.
No. A great piece of history. Nice door and nice doormat. Are you my conscience or something like that? You have no conscience. I am you. So you know what my favorite food is? 24-year and 3-month seasoned stinky. How did you do to the you? It's easy. The problem is that I've had enough of you. I have a strong suspicion there's a hidden camera somewhere around here.
Baobab.
Identical as peas in a pod. Wipe that ridiculous mask off, you cheap copycat. You just paid yourself a nice compliment. Now that I get a better look at you, I see we're really different. No offense, but see you never. Enough. I don't do gifts. It has a really unique design. No. I can't reach it. Too far.
Can you pick up that umbrella from that drink in front of you? Go over here and out of the Greek door.
It's as round as it is obnoxious.
Yippee! You found me!
Do we perhaps know each other?
You're my hero! Every self-respecting chick wants to become a chicken!
Do you already know how you'll do it?
I'll start making some rules to control my instincts.
Do you already have one?
Rule number 1 of the chick. Many breadcrumbs won't make a biscuit.
Just give me a shout when you're at number 1000. What place is this exactly?
A place where everybody is really themselves.
Which came first, you or the egg?
Good question. I don't know.
Sincere, but ignorant. Did you invent a new rule?
Sure. Rule number 100 of the chick. Destroy a biscuit and you'll just have breadcrumbs in your hand.
But you can crumble a biscuit with the beak too.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. So, rule number 1000.
You still have a lot to learn, little one. I'm tired. Goodbye.
Already?
To get back to the world of healthy lies, I just have to open this door. Not now. First I have to make... Hello. Do you remember me?
How could I forget a rude and idiotic shrimp like you?
How dare you, gravedigger face.
I'm objective. After all, what do you think of yourself?
Then I'm a rude and idiotic shrimp. But I always tell everyone that,
That you're competent, critical, and careful.
yes, to give me authority. What's the harm?
That you'll sound like a perfect fool. But if it works for you,
Tell me about the fertilizer.
Tell me about the invigorating fertilizer.
I don't feel like it now.
You care more about yourself or your emporium.
What a stupid question. My emporium.
Have you got other interests at least?
Of course. The kind I collect at the end of the month from my loan sharking.
And if in an instant your emporium was destroyed, how would you react?
Very badly. My whole life wouldn't have amounted to anything.
Just imagine how a man who has lost everything must feel.
No, please. Don't do this to me.
I can do even worse if you don't talk.
You act like the tough one, but you wouldn't kill a fly.
It's a bit difficult with a revolver.
Kill someone and I'll tell you what you want.
What I want is for you to talk, without any bloodshed.
Words, just words. You're not able to kill anyone.
Is that so? I'll prove otherwise.
Kill someone and I'll tell you what you want.
Well, I was gonna tell you to shoot yourself earlier, but like maybe now that is actually the solution.
Hello. Do you remember me?
How could I...
Keep on insulting me.
If it isn't the violent beak of the law.
Don't keep this up. Or I'll make your feathers blow up.
Is it my fault I'm in front of a braggart playing the part of an investigator?
You know what? You brought this on yourself. Except, really, I never killed anyone before. And I will certainly not start now.
If you don't have the guts, what do you need this old piece of junk for?
It's a matter of style. It's part of my character.
Is stupidity another part?
Is the fertilizer you're selling poisonous?
You act like the tough one.
It's a bit
Kill someone.
I can start by killing you.
Be my guest. But then you can say goodbye to your information.
You know what? You're more cynical than I thought.
I'm a salesman. Now go and come back with a victim.
Can't use it on yourself.
No. Go.
Oh, sure.
Go find yourself. Shoot yourself. Unless there's something else behind that Greek door, but
Yeah.
I think just shoot yourself.
I must kill you. I don't think I get it. You get it very well. Rule number 0 of Gallo. Humility is the foundation of everything.
Go through the door? Oh. What's in the Greek door?
And who are you?
Detective Gallo. I'm quite popular in my neighborhood.
What is popularity, if not the precursor to one's own downfall?
What's a rude person if not a target for my revolver?
The solution is kill everybody.
Rather, who are you? Why are you in my head?
I am Socrates, but to know why I am in your head, you must know yourself.
What's this, a quiz show?
Know thyself. This is what you must do every day. What will you do tomorrow?
The usual comings and goings between crimes, misdeeds, and disco clubs.
The right answer was, who knows? Tomorrow is another day.
I'm not sure this was said by Socrates. What's that? And who knows?
The right answer was,
I'm not sure. What are you? A damn shrink?
I died because I was accused of telling the truth. Can this be really a fault? It depends whether you're really guilty or if you just have a bad lawyer.
Shut up, or I'll arrest you for a breach of silence. Leave me alone.
And who are you?
I hate talking to strangers. A great piece of history. I want to introduce you to my best friend.
Many people wish for my death, accusing me of blame unjustly.
Stop this tune.
All right, all right. I'm ready for the final moment. Give me the hemlock.
There's nothing like that here.
Sorry.
I'm tired.
Already?
Sorry, but I have to take you out.
Yeah, what?
Yes, nothing personal.
But it is something personal. I am your boss.
So once, I was you?
Of course. Little round and huggable.
All the more reason to take you out. Too late. Hello. Do you remember me?
How could I forget a rude and idiotic shrimp like you?
I killed my ego.
Well, you've made progress. I'll tell you everything I know about the fertilizer. With a single dose, a bonsai can become a baobab in just a few seconds.
So it's really invigorating.
Yes.
But then, how did Phil Chloro's plants die? Better leave before becoming violent for real. And to hell with rule number 0. So, the fertilizer isn't the murder weapon.
Gallo!
Phil Chloro?
Yes. Come here, right now.
I'd rather drink another Diridango, but I have no choice. I work for you.
What did you say?
I'm coming.
Detective Gallo, about the fact that you work for me.
Let me explain. I'm working very hard, but the case is more complicated than I thought. After I searched the neighborhood, I learned that the shell casing I found here does not belong to the murder weapon.
And?
Then I established that the fertilizer you use is not poisonous.
So, have you found the culprit?
Not exactly.
Great!
Great.
I don't need you anymore. Can't you see? From now on, other elegant and silent friends will brighten my days.
If you replace the victims with other vegetables?
What do you take me for? I simply let some new friends come to keep me company.
Are you hiding something from me?
Do you think I killed my treasures just for the sadistic urge to replace them with some other beautiful specimens? Do you think I'm a psycho?
My opinion doesn't count. The facts speak for themselves.
You may be a professional, but your facts say too much for my tastes.
How long did it take to forget the pain of your exes?
Just long enough to pay the wholesaler by bank transfer.
So, do I have to stop the investigation?
If you want to continue investigating by yourself, go ahead. But I won't pay you any more.
There's still reimbursement of expenses for exceptional movements.
But you said you only wandered around the neighborhood.
Leaving my office is an exceptional movement.
You really are a professional. But you won't get a penny more. Is that clear?
I have to think about it. With my cactus. Rule number 12 of Gallo. Money comes and goes, but cheapskates remain forever. I have more questions now than when I started my investigation. It's the first time that this has happened to me in a paid investigation. Because this is my first paid investigation. I mean, it was, but now's not the time to split hairs. You don't know how much it bothers me that I didn't solve the case. I just needed to... This is Detective...
Gallo, the little flower in my emporium has been barbarically killed. Just a drop of water was enough to knock him out.
Please calm down. I'll get there as soon as possible.
Detective Gallo, you have to help us.
My plant has been killed.
Mine too.
But mine died first.
Did you all want me to investigate for you?
Yes!
Okay, well think about it. I'll tell you my fee once I've solved the case.
Am I bothering you?
Yes, but I'm used to it.
I still need your help.
If it's about watering your salad, you can also...
I just did that, and my new treasures have collapsed on the floor.
Hello? I'm on my way with the speed of the look.
My fresh greenhouse flowers. They were so thirsty.
And now they're as dead as doornails?
You're better as a fortune teller than a detective.
It's obvious. A serial killer is indiscreetly butchering plants and flowers. The first question is, why? The second is, how did he do this?
The third is, who is he?
And the fourth is, when will you go away?
I don't get it.
You don't have to get it. You have to go. If you don't have anything interesting to say.
You're hired again. I'll pay you double, triple the advance I gave you if you solve the case. My regards to your cactus. It's lucky to be still alive.
He has a point, Thorn. You're lucky I don't have to water you every day, or else by now, you would have ended up like all those other plants. Poison water, dead plants. There is no doubt. The water has been used as the murder weapon. But how? And by who? I have to search the aqueduct area and find out what poisoned the water.
You found a new area.
It's true. Well, shall we call that a segment?
Yes. Definitely yes. Oh.
Are you already tired?
Are you already tired?
Yeah, I am.
You asked for it.
It's like Toonstruck, but without the fun of Christopher Lloyd.
It's true.
How can the voice acting be as bad as a game that came out in 1994?
Oh, well, I guess we'll figure that out next time.
That's the next.
Solve the case. That's the fifth question.
Oh.